I want to share a piece of a very beautiful divine call that I had with one of my spiritual entrepreneurs this afternoon. We had both gotten the same download and we're saying the same thing in different ways. And the download that's coming through is this. Before I actually tell you, it's a little bit of a different approach to business. So bear with me, to business and entrepreneurship. So a lot of people will tell you you need to understand what your goals are, what you're working towards, and then we're going to reverse engineer, right? Get clear in the desired outcome and then move backwards. It's a little bit different when your business is an extension of what you feel like you came to the planet to do, your spiritual calling materialized here in this physical world. So sometimes we know that we're being called to do something, but we don't necessarily know what the end result looks like. That's okay. I let that keep me from taking action for far too long. So part of the reason I'm sharing this is so you don't have to make the same mistake. I really did think that I had to have it all figured out, and I didn't know what that looked like. I had basically nothing figured out, but I did know that I was being called to do something beyond what I was doing present. And after working through the tremendous amount of resistance I felt in my body, I finally decided to say yes and to just take the next step. And what I realized was that was all that's ever needed. That's all that's ever needed, is for us just to take the next step. Because once you're on that step, you're going to receive everything that you need in order to move on to the next step. And so often we're like, I've got to get to the top of the ladder right now. I have to have it all figured out. I need to have all of the puzzle pieces in place before I take that action. You know what signal we send out to the universe when we do that? We're letting the universe know that we don't actually trust. If the universe has given you just one step pertaining to what your business could look like, or what your coaching program looks like, or your services that you're going to offer people, the best thing that you can do is let the universe know that you hear, you see, you appreciate, and you trust by taking action on the one step. My guides showed me this in a vision the other night. They were like, look, when you're on this step, right, you think that you need to be all the way across the way, making your way towards the finish line. But the truth is that you are right where you need to be on this step. We will bring to you everything that you need, right? We will bring to you the next piece of the puzzle when it's time for you to take the next step, right? And if we think about the spiritual journey, taking the next step isn't just more action. It is changing who we are to match the person that we're being called to become. So when you remember that it's about the inner transformation more so than it's about the outer transformation, you'll start to see exponential results manifest themselves in your physical life based off of the inner work that you're doing. It's like the ultimate merging of 3D business models with an understanding of the spiritual journey and 5D consciousness or Christ consciousness. To say yes to providing transformation to the people that you've been called to serve as your full-time gig, that's one of the most difficult paths that you can walk because it requires constant growth internally. It requires you to constantly be reflecting and constantly be refining and attuning yourself to be the greatest and best version of you, because that's what you're helping your clients do. It is such a beautiful journey. And what greater revolutionary force than human beings deciding that they are going to turn their gifts, their passions, their hobbies into a way to not only support themselves financially, but to actually show up in the world at large. Think about it. Think about it.